It's the Weather Xtreme video, the afternoon edition for Friday evening, November 14th. We've got some rain coming in before the weekend is over and another shot of very cold air blowing in here early next week. Now, let's go in and take a look at things this afternoon. That is the Tuscaloosa sky cam. Looks are somewhat deceiving. Looks awfully nice. It's bright and sunny, but it's cold. Many spots are just having a really hard time making 40 degrees today. And yes, nice looking sky there. Alto cumulus clouds over St. Clair County. That was from one of our Twitter followers. And the fall colors are still hanging in there. It's the peak of the season right now. Those leaves will be coming off soon. That was a nice view coming from Cullman earlier today. Well, you can see that new shortwave digging down into Montana. And that'll keep on dropping south, pulling down the next surge of Arctic air. Going to be very cold in here by Monday night, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week. Cold enough today. Come on now. 30s over a pretty good chunk of North Alabama at mid-afternoon. Birmingham at 41. We ought to be at 65 here in the middle of November. And around the nation, temperatures over Montana are around 0 at mid-afternoon. And again, that is what we feel early next week. That's a watch warning map. Freeze warnings for the Gulf Coast. Of course, most everybody's already had a freeze. We obviously had one this morning. So our growing season is over. We have winter weather advisories for parts of the middle of the nation, parts of Iowa, Missouri, Kansas, Nebraska, some of the adjacent states. This is the overall rain for the next 5 days, valid through Wednesday evening of next week. This is suggesting rain amounts of about 1/2 to 1 inch here. Heavier totals down south. Mobile maybe picking up close to 2 inches. And this is all coming in Sunday night, and Monday morning. And if you're looking for accumulating snow from that feature, that's where you'll find it. This is the chance of greater than 1 inch of snow between Sunday evening and Monday evening. And the better accumulation north of Interstate 40 in Tennessee, much of Kentucky, up into parts of West Virginia, Ohio, and points northeast. All right, model fans, this is the GFS, the 12Z run, valid at 12 noon tomorrow. This is at 500 millibars. And again, you can see the new energy across the high plain states coming our way. But down below that, we'll be in a pretty good shape. Now, tomorrow morning's going to be cold, again, like today, low to mid-20s. The high tomorrow at or just over 50. The sky will be partly to mostly sunny. About 50, 51 for kickoff. The Alabama-Mississippi State game, they'll drop back in the 40s for the second half. And temperatures should be in the 40s for the Auburn-Georgia game in Athens tomorrow evening. Sunday, here comes our next shortwave. Rain will likely push in here Sunday afternoon. And it could be really Sunday night before the really widespread rain gets in here. We'll jump to Monday morning. This is 6 a.m. There's a broad 1,012 millibar low over the state with a soaking cold rain falling. And again, this is the high-resolution GFS suggesting there might be some snow for cities like Memphis and Jackson, Tennessee, and points north. Noon on Monday. Maybe a flake or two across the Tennessee Valley of extreme North Alabama. The better snows, again, north of Interstate 40, eastern Tennessee, eastern Kentucky. 6 o'clock Monday evening, everything's out of here. And look at that freeze line almost down to Birmingham. So temperatures will likely fall once the rain moves out Monday afternoon with a good north wind increasing. Projected snow cover, this is late Monday night at midnight. The better amounts, 2 inches plus over Kentucky, southern Ohio, and parts of West Virginia. Down here, no snow cover expected. But snow fans, it is very early in the season here. This is the synoptic scale GFS at midday Monday. Rain on the way out, very cold air coming in. And look at Tuesday. Boy, that is a screaming cold look for the eastern half of the nation. And down below that, the 540 thickness line is almost to Mobile. Have a very hard time getting out of the 30s. In fact, we won't get out of the 30s. The question is, can we rise above the freezing mark? And the latest data suggesting Tuesday morning we could be down there close to 19, 20 degrees, and we've still got a good wind blowing. The wind chill index will stay below freezing all day. Wednesday, the surface high is right on top of us. That should be the coldest morning where teens are likely in many areas. And again, that'll be flirting with record lows. And the high Wednesday should be around 50. In fact, let's just look at the temperatures coming off the ensemble for the next 15 days. There's that next cold snap early next week. But after that, that's the last in the series. Perhaps we hit the low 60s around the weekend of the 22nd and 23rd. And looking out toward Thanksgiving week, temperatures look below average, but certainly not as cold as they have been. This is Thursday of next week. We're dry. High should be in the 50s. And Friday may be pushing 60. and evidence of a little rain north of the state. Again, this is a week from today. This is the following day, Saturday, November 22nd, showing a chance of rain in here. Doesn't look like a big rain event. Thanksgiving Day, November 27th, dry, cool if this is right. Lows in the 30s, highs in the 50s. And the end of the forecast, the end of the month. This is the 30th of November. That's a whole different upper air look right there. Got ridging over the nation's midsection. And for us, that would be dry and pleasant with the storm well to the east of here. Of course, this is, voodoo out here, but the screaming message, temperatures will not be as cold over the latter week of this month as the Arctic Oscillation tries to go positive and the NAO, the North Atlantic Oscillation, tries to go positive. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this afternoon. We'll have notes in the blog. My next video will be here Monday morning at 7. Brian Peters, the guy, the man that looks like Colonel Sanders, will have the updates on the video here tomorrow and Sunday. And if you can, catch us this evening on the live stream of the television site, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend, and God bless.